good morning everybody. It's Melanie back with Chronic Conditions, here to talk today about hypermobility and specifically the Beighton scale. So the Beighton scale is the most commonly used way of a doctor measuring a person's hypermobility. It's not the most inclusive way. There are other scales and other tests out there that do a more generalized all over your whole body test, but for the Beighton scale it is the most commonly used measuring tool, so we're going to use that today. For each thing that you were able to do with your body, you are going to get a point for a total of possible 9. I'll show you each one as it goes, or as I do them, and then I'll do another video later comparing to what a normal person's body looks like. Let's start right off. So the first 2 points that you're going to get are going to be for how hypermobile your fingers are, specifically your pinky. So when you put your hands up flat, how high up can your pinky go? Okay, so mine are like that when I don't pull them up, but when I do pull, it goes up. I think that's 90 degrees. I got a point for each hand, so this one goes up quite a bit more. So how far back does your pinky go? My hands are kind of messed up. I have really bad arthritis in them. They used to do a lot further, but I get a point for each of those fingers I'm able to do that with. The next one is going to be your wrists. You get a point for each wrist that you were able to take the thumb and bend it down to touch the wrist on. So for each hand that you can do this with, you're going to get a point. This wrist and hand is just so much worse than this one. So this one's like really easy to pull it down, and I can pull it all the way to it. No problems. Like just all the way touching. But this one actually really hurts when I do that, and I can't get it to go down as far. But this hand's a lot more messed up. Okay, so back to the Beighton scale. I have 4 out of 4. What about you guys? The next one up is your elbows. So I'm going to scoot over a little bit and show you what I mean. So when you put your hand out as if you're going to touch the, not like this. Cool. My hands are all messed up like that too. But so put your hand upside down like that, and then what happens here? That is 10 degrees, which is what they're looking for the Beighton scale, is whether or not you get that full 10 degrees. Other side, worse. Definitely more than 10% right there. See how the way it goes up? That's 1 point for each side you can do that with. All right, so the next one that we test is actually going to be your knees. Okay guys, so I'm sitting here trying to learn all this new editing software, and this weird thing happens right here. I'm not sure even how to explain it, but basically we're going from doing our upper extremities and our small joints to our lower extremities. So we go straight from elbows directly to knees and spine. Sorry for the weird gap right here. Be patient while I learn all this. All right, so testing your knees. When a normal knee, it kind of comes out a little bit, right? A hypermobile knee goes backwards. So it's a little bit hard to see in the jeans, but see how it actually, my knee caves in backwards? This knee is way worse. Let's turn around into the light here. So when I do it with this one, it actually folds back on itself. This one I got the point for, the other one I did not. You get a point if you can take your body and bend it flat on the ground. You don't have to be able to do this, but if you can touch the ground flat with your legs still being soft, you get another point for that one. There you have it. You get 1 point each for each finger that you're able to do, 1 point each for each wrist you're able to do, 1 point for each knee, 1 point for each elbow, and then the final point for being able to bend over backwards, or bend over to test your spine hypermobility. So that is the Beighton test. Depending on your age, your gender will depend on what score you need to get to fall in what category of the spectrum. Depending on who's scaling me, I'm either an 8 of a 9 or a 9 of a 9, and it depends on how bad my knees and everything are that day. But there you have it, Beighton scale. I will do another video later, again, showing kind of what they look like in comparison to someone who is not hypermobile, as well as I intend to do a video showing some of the other hypermobility spectrum scales so that you can see what those are like. All right, guys. Well, as always, have an amazing day. Y'all are loved. And remember, treat others as you would like to be treated.